Hello, boys and girls. Let's go ahead and review the West region of the United States for our assessment. We'll begin with the states. There are 11. We have Washington, Oregon, California, Idaho, Nevada, Utah, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Alaska, and Hawaii. Let's review some of the history of the West region. Native people had been living on the land that became known as the West for at least 14,000 years in some areas. It's a long time. Europeans made contact here in the late 1700s. There were two reasons for a major population increase in the western states during the mid-1800s. These reasons include the Oregon Trail and the California Gold Rush. And finally, the people who traveled out west looking for gold were called 49ers. They were called 49ers from the year 1849 when many individuals arrived. Let's take a look at the very diverse climate of the West region. This region is large and very spread out, so there are many different climates found here. Some areas are very warm, like Hawaii and Southern California. Some areas are very cold, such as Alaska or the inland states with mountains. Some states have both dry, hot deserts and cold, snow-covered mountains. We can see these various types here: cold, snowy mountains, warm, sunny weather, and even dry deserts. Let's talk about the land. The West is also very diverse with regards to their land. There are so many types of land found here. This includes mountains, like the Rocky Mountains, which is actually the largest mountain range found here. It's over 3,000 miles long. There are volcanoes in Hawaii, deserts, glaciers, forests, plains, and beaches. You'll see that in some of these photos here. Did you know that fault lines located here cause this region to have a lot of earthquakes? The West region includes 11 states in total, which we discussed. 9 states are part of the connected United States. That means that they are connected to the mainland, but 2 states are not. They are not connected to our mainland. Hawaii is a series of islands, and Alaska is actually connected to Canada. But Hawaii and Alaska are also included in this region. The land in Hawaii and Alaska is very different from that of the connected western states. The Great Basin lies between the Sierra Nevada and Rocky Mountains. The basin is a very large, mostly dry area. It is about 200 square miles of desert. 200,000 square miles of desert. What a difference. Let's take a look at the economy or businesses here. In the West region, major industries include fishing, shipping, farming, ranching, timber, technology, entertainment industry, and even some tourism. So there's a lot to see here. Let's take a look at the states that contain these different industries or businesses. Fishing is important to many state and local economies along the Pacific Ocean. There are also many ports along the Pacific coast that are important to the economy. Ships full of food or products dock at these ports, very similar to the Northeast region of the United States. Alaska has a lot of seafood. In Washington, we get lots of cherries, apples, and raspberries, great crops. Idaho, we get many potatoes. I'm sure you've had a baked Idaho potato with a steak dinner. In California, you'll get a lot of dairy and grapes. And Hawaii gives coffee, something Miss Piptone really needs, pineapple, and sugarcane. Here are some natural resources, and you'll notice that a lot of these natural resources drive the economy. So, once again, natural resources are materials that are found in the environment naturally. Specific natural resources found in the West include oil, which is pumped from the ground, metals, including gold, silver, and copper, which are mined from the ground, forests that provide timber, and water. And dams here create energy from the water. And finally, landmarks. Landmarks are important places. They can be man-made things such as a monument, historical locations, or even things created by nature that are really unique in some way. There are many important landmarks found in the West. Some examples include the USS Arizona Memorial, the Golden Gate Bridge, and Old Faithful in Yellowstone National Park. Boys and girls, I hope that this review helps prepare you for your assessment. Go ahead and show what you know.